Batman's legacy in pop culture is one of the most notable and well-loved in comic book history. The impact he's made is undeniable, and if you're like us over here at Top 10 Nerd, you probably couldn't imagine a world without the Cape Crusader. So today, we're counting down more of our favorite Batman facts. Part 3 of our list. So without any more hesitation, let's get into it. And at number 10 is Gotham's name. Gotham, despite being a fictional city, is practically a household name. So how did co-creator Bill Finger come up with the name of Gotham? He opened a phone book to a random page and plopped his finger down, landing on a number owned by a business called Gotham Jewelers. And at number 9 is Double Duty. There's been many a man to wear the cowl in the cinematic adaptations of the character, but there's only one who's played Batman and the other largest iconic superhero in pop culture, Superman. And who's that, you guys may ask? Well, it's the current Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck. While he's currently playing the Dark Knight in the DC Cinematic Universe, his role of Superman occurred outside of it, in the film Hollywoodland. He also dabbled in the Marvel Universe where he played Daredevil, but I think most of us would just rather forget about that one. And at number 8 is Michael Keaton. Speaking of actors, let's jump back in time to Tim Burton's Batman film from 1989. Michael Keaton went through an interesting journey becoming Bruce Wayne. The Batsuit gave him some pretty bad claustrophobia, something he said he wasn't sure how he was going to deal with, until he realized that the claustrophobia he got from the suit was actually helpful for him getting into character. Keaton said it helped him to understand the, I quote, guy who has this personality that's really dark and really alone and really kind of depressed. And at number 7 is awards. Another reason why The Dark Knight has resonated with so many people is that the quality of storytelling is typically top tier. Being a product of the Great Depression, Batman has adapted as a character over the years. A lot. So let's take a look at some of the Batman comics and graphic novels that have gotten recognition for being the best of the best. Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns won a Kirby Award for Best Graphic Album. Alan Moore's The Killing Joke won an Eisner for Best Original Graphic Novel. And so did Paul Dini and Alex Ross's Batman War on Crime. And The Long Halloween won an Eisner for Best Comic Book Compilation. Impressive. And at number 6 is Devin K. Grayson. Speaking of people behind the panels, while there's been a multitude of extremely talented people crafting Batman for readers over the years, there's only been one of which who is an ongoing female writer, and who happens to also be the only ongoing bisexual writer, Devin K. Grayson. Grayson, aside from having a very appropriate name for the job, wrote issues of Batman Gotham Knights, along with Nightwing, Catwoman, and No Man's Land. She's also responsible for creating the controversial character Catalina Flores, aka Tarantula, who sexually assaulted Dick Grayson, in case you didn't know. And at number 5 is Adam West's tribute. When Adam West passed away earlier this year, fans all over the world were heartbroken. Many of his colleagues and peers spoke out in tribute to the late actor, but the city of Los Angeles takes the cake with their tribute. They projected the bat signal onto the tower of City Hall, with Mayor Eric Garrett calling him the Bright Knight, saying when he wasn't on screen, we knew he was a great man too. And at number 4 is the ARKHAM Asylum cape. Any fans of the ARKHAM video games out there? Of course you guys are. So here's a little Arkham fact for you. The first game, Arkham Asylum, was pretty damn groundbreaking. Minus steroid Joker at the end, but hey, Arkham City definitely made up for that one. Anyway, developer Rocksteady had over 700 people working on the game, one of which was tasked with cape animations, and spent 2 years working alone on that cape. Talk about commitment. And at number 3 is real-life Batsuit combat armor. While we're on the subject of Bruce's threads, let's talk about one very impressive version of his suit. Industrial design student Jackson Gordon ran an Indiegogo campaign to help fund the creation of the world's first combat-ready Batsuit. He even released a video showing off the real-world equivalent of Bruce's armor, which is made out of Kevlar, impact-absorbing foam, and quarter-inch Kydex plating. And it's pretty damn cool. Not bulletproof, but it can withstand a pretty hefty beating. And at number 2 is the unprecedented marketing campaign. We're jumping back to the subject of Tim Burton's 1989 Batman film for this number. The film infamously had an intense marketing campaign, especially with merchandise. Everyone from McDonald's, Taco Bell, and Coca-Cola were pimping out their products with the bat prior to the film's release. And many people feared that it would be a campy rehashing of the character, kinda like the 60s television show, especially since Michael Keaton was mainly known for his comedic work at this point in his career. So a teaser trailer was cut and released to help ease the panic.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me, man!
And start up the buzz. And oh boy did it.
What are you? I'm Batman.
It was the first time that a film had really ever exploded marketing-wise prior to its release, and it broke box office records, earning a total of $410 million in its theatrical run alone, which also, for the record, at that time was kind of a massive deal. Finally, in at number 1 is university courses. So with a heritage like Batman's, it's no surprise that the character has been dissected and analyzed by many a great mind. So much so that there's actually a university course on him. The University of Victoria in BC, Canada has a course called The Science of Batman, discussing the extreme range of adaptability of the human human body, explored through the life of the Caped Crusader, using Batman as a metaphor for the ultimate in human conditioning. Damn. And also worth noting, York University in Toronto has a comics and cartoons course that deconstructs The Dark Knight Returns, and its impacts on masculinity among many other classics. I mean, hey, y'all should come up to school here, we're pretty damn fun. There we have it, friends. Do you guys want more Bat Facts? Part 4? Maybe? Let us know in those comments below. And let us know what other heroes we should do a fact list on next. For now, I'm Kelly Pally for Top 10 Nerd, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.